Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Mississippi State's offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, Dave.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Extending the play. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The play-action fake. Now improvising. Inside the 45.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick him up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when...
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Right down the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
At the 15-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
They're not into threes. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Big loss on the play.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Maddox. He's open on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Yeah, they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of time...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The inside handoff. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Runs through the tackle. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. He tries to take the top off. Snags it down the right side. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Rides the back and leaves it. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll go right back to it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
With the catch, it's Hatcher. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso.
Looking to throw, it's Maddox.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida Atlantic. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Smith takes the handoff. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll pitch it. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point. Good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play, clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Got his back. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. First and 10 coming up. With the catch, it's Thomas. Turning it on. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better.
Touchdown, Bulldog! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sims. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Clark. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass, it's Maddox. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Got it in the middle. It's Sims. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, South Carolina.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville.
And the Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. So important to convert these. And they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
The sure hands, it's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll run the option. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
They'll try to power their way ahead. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Looking to pass, it's Maddox. Immediately fires to the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Off-play action. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Sims. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sims. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Under fire. And the defense gets home with the pressure and knock him down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Maddox. Catch in the middle, it's James. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I don't know how much longer they could have gone trying that field goal. 50-plus, that's tough. The kicker will take it. He gave it everything he could, knocked it off the crossbar, it went in. Nice job.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Quickly out to the tight end. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's knocked down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Swings it out to the flat. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Hatcher. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Just brilliant orchestration of this offense by the sophomore quarterback. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up big numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
This time he's got it. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Got a man. It's Thomas. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a